Nigerian monarch Akpetu of Ikpetumodi Joseph Oloyede jailed 4 years in US over $4.2 million COVID-19 fraud. Oh, this king now. This king that they arrested in UK, in US. You know, his people in his village, they were looking for him. Yes, they were like, oh, they've not seen him. But it was later they found out that he had been arrested in the US for fraud issues. I'm sure those people, I don't know if they've appointed another king, because is that not better for them? Because why would they want a king that has been arrested for fraud to come back and still continue to become a king? You know, there was a time when the Alaafin wanted to be installed as the king. They were like, this man was supposed to do some rituals with him, but it was not available to do it. So I don't now know how they did it. Have they appointed? I don't know if they've installed another king in that village. It is well, a whole king. The Akpetu of Ikpetumodi in Osun State, Oba Joseph Oloyede, has been sentenced to more than 4 years in prison in the United States. Oloyede is 62, who holds dual citizenship of Nigeria and the US, and resides in Medina, Ohio, was on August 26 sentenced to 56 months in prison by U.S. District Judge Christopher A. Bokio. In a statement on Tuesday, the U.S. Attorney Office for the Northern District of Ohio said the monarch was also ordered to serve 3 years of supervised release after completing his jail term and to pay the money in restitution. He also forfeited his Medina home on Fort Road, which he had acquired with proceeds from the scheme, an additional $96,000 in fraud proceeds. Investigators have seized the statement with. The U.S. Attorney's Office said Oloyede led a conspiracy to exploit COVID-19 emergency loan programs created for struggling business. Can you imagine? And I'm sure the same thing also happened in Nigeria. And that some of the COVID, of course, now we saw some that they were hoarding palliative, abi. See now, that is the difference between a lawless country and a country that has laws, that cares about their people. Money that was supposed to be used for people, you pack everything for yourself. The same thing also happened in Nigeria. Most of our politicians, they did it. But now they will be yabbing the man. Meanwhile, their pots calling kettle black. It is well, from about April 2020 to February 2022, Oloyede and his co-conspirator Edward Oluwasomi conspired to submit fraudulent applications for loans that were made available through the U.S. Small Business Associates (SBA) under the Coronavirus Aid, Relief and Economic Security (CARES) Act. The statement reads, Sahara reporters Nigeria reported how the monarch was arrested for defrauding the U.S. government of $4.2 million in COVID-19 relief funds. It was gathered that the Nigerian monarch, also a U.S. citizen, faced a 13-count fraud indictment in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Ohio. According to U.S. court documents, Mr. Oloyede was arrested on May 4, 2024, after a warrant was issued for his apprehension. The FBI accused him of orchestrating a fraudulent scheme through his 6 registered companies, obtaining loans meant for struggling businesses during the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, the U.S. government introduced financial aid programs such as the Paycheck Protection Program (PPP) and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan (EIDL) to support businesses affected by the pandemic. However, loan applicants were required to submit tax record, wage statements, and other financial documents proving their eligibility. Meanwhile, investigations revealed that Mr. Oloyede allegedly falsified these documents and misused the funds for personal expenses in violation of federal law. FBI record shows that in June 2020 alone, Mr. Oloyede secured over $100,000 in loan for 4 of his 6 companies, including Available Tax Service, Available Tutors, Available Financial, and Available Transportation. On October 7, 2021, he received a $500,000 loan for JO&A, followed by another $500,000 loan 2 days later for Available Transportation. Further investigation suggests that the monarch, an accountant by profession, assisted co-conspirators in executing similar fraud schemes, charging them a percentage of the loan amount upon disbursement. Now, wow. Only assisted co-conspirators and Confederate borrowers who submitted and caused to be submitted PPP and AIDO loan application containing false information, the indictment stated. And now he has been sentenced to 4 years in prison. It's even good, it's not that bad. 4 years is not. 4 years will reach now, Abi. It is well. Tennyson says, Yoruba monarchs and criminal attitude na 5 and 6. Well, I'm not surprised. After all, the person in Abuja who is installing them to do his bidding in election and helping to grab all the lands in Lagos and other southwest states is also an Abdurrahman. Okay? So was it the person in Abuja that installed this man? This man has been king since when? People just say what you don't know. You don't say, just say what you don't know. As BK says, only 4 years. America is encouraging high-profile thieves. Success says it is obvious that the older people are the ones teaching young people how to steal. A monarch jailed for fraud is embarrassing, very, very embarrassing. Extremely embarrassing, like it's so embarrassing. It is well. Obilono Patrick says, always this set of people. Why? Which set of people? Which set of people? Say it. Yeah. Charles Ojo says, no wonder they are running away from America and running to UK. That will shield their crime. That UK has destroyed Nigeria. Now, so now, in US, you will face the consequences for your actions. Kenneth says, it's 5% of leaders in Nigeria are into criminality. Yes, and it is the older ones. The 60-something, 70-something. They are the ones doing it. They are the ones. The entire government is stained with all kind of criminality. The community leaders, same. The military, the paramilitary, same local government, same households and families are catching the bug too. This nation will sink very soon if care is not taken. It is not a laughing matter, and don't bring tribal sentiments into it. We are in a serious problem here because people are already saying, oh, it's a Yoruba monarch. It is a Nigerian, whether I like it or not. It's a Yoruba or is an Igbo, Hausa or whatever. He is still a Nigerian, and you cannot take that away. Tizio Chidon says, if na Igbo man, Yoruba will be out there saying rubbish right now. All have disappeared. Now what? I'll be like bicycle. Blessing Levina says, since they no fit jail him for Nigeria, at least USA don't help us jail him. Yes, now it's good. Michael West says, imagine some stealing that huge amount of money and got just 4 years jail term. If this judgment is from Nigeria court, people would have started calling Nigeria judge's name. It is well. It is well. See him as they shine like fresh butter. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.